Welcome to Week 6 of the NFL season. Today we have the 2-3 Houston Texans taking on the 2-2 Cleveland Browns. The Browns are coming off of two back-to-back losses, both by less than 7 points. First they lost to the Bengals by a missed field goal, and then they lost to the Jets in overtime after a Colby Maggott fumble that was returned for a touchdown. Now let's see if they can put those past two games behind them as they need this win over the Texans to get back on track. Now on 3rd and 3 to open the game, handoff to Arian Foster, and he's got the first down on the play, a gain of about 5. Now in the next play on 1st and 10, Hoyer under center, Arian Foster in the backfield. He takes the snap, goes over the middle, caught by DeAndre Hopkins, and down at around the 40-yard line. Joe Hayden on the coverage, not a good start. Now 2nd and 8, Brian Hoyer in shotgun, he takes the snap. He's under pressure, Carlos Dansby is able to trip him up back at the 47-yard line, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 16 for the Texans. So now Hoyer comes out in shotgun, Arian Foster in the backfield, play action to Foster. Hoyer stands in the pocket, no pressure, going to go deep downfield, and it's going to be dropped and then almost intercepted by Dante Whitner, but he cannot come up with a pick. That would lead to it being Cleveland ball on 2nd and 5. Maggott takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, under pressure from Vince Wilfork, and he's going to go down on the play, back at the 25-yard line. That leads to 3rd and 17. Maggott in shotgun takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, going to go deep downfield and overthrows his man. He threw it in between Desmond Lewis and Tyler Lockett, and neither one of them got to it. So that would lead to it being Houston ball again. Hoyer in shotgun, takes the snap, goes to the outside, caught by Wilson, and he will have the first down on the play. That was Tayshaun Gibson on the coverage, and he was not able to cover him that well. Now 2nd and 13, Hoyer in shotgun, takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, no pressure yet, over the middle, caught by Wilson again, and he's got another first down. This time Carlos Dansby was on the coverage. Now 3rd and 4, Hoyer in shotgun, Foster in the backfield. Takes the snap, goes to the outside, and that pass is almost going to be intercepted by K'Wan Williams, but he was not able to come up with it. That will lead to 4th and 4, and the Texans are going to go for it. So Hoyer in shotgun, stands in the pocket, over the middle, caught by Wilson again, and has another Houston first down. Brian Hoyer, 6 of 11 for 77 yards here in the first quarter. Now 1st and 10, play action to Foster. He's under pressure, rolling out to his left side, and he's going to be sacked on the play back at the 38-yard line. So that would lead to 3rd and 18. Hoyer in shotgun once again, takes the snap, and once again will get rid of the ball very quickly. Caught by Foster, and he will hurdle for the first down. That's a gain of about 18 on the play. That's just enough for a first. Now 2nd and inches. Hoyer under center, and he's going to take the snap, stand in the pocket, under pressure, so he's going to roll out to his left side. He fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by K'Wan Williams. Williams was the one that made the hit and picked up the fumble, and now the Browns will take over at the 12-yard line on 2nd and 13. Maggott hands off to Miller to the outside. He's trying to use his speed to get to the edge, and he is going to get a gain of about 7 on the play, so that's going to result in 3rd and 7. Now Maggott in shotgun takes the snap. He stands in the pocket. Maggott under pressure, going to go deep downfield and overthrows Tyler Lockett, who was wide open, and that pass just sailed on him. So now it goes right back to Houston. The game's still scoreless. 1st and 10. Hoyer under pressure, goes over the middle, caught by Wilson again and brought down in Browns territory, down at the 45-yard line. Wilson has been a major problem for the Browns so far. On 1st and 10, Hoyer in shotgun, takes the snap. Under pressure, going to go deep downfield. Joe Hayden on the coverage, and it's caught by DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Houston. Hayden went for the tip, but could not lean back far enough, and Hopkins made a tremendous catch. Now on 1st and 10, Maggott in shotgun, Miller in the backfield. He takes the snap as they need to try to answer on this drive. Maggott under pressure, going to get rid of the ball. Finally has a wide open Robert Woods, and Woods is going to be brought down around the 33-yard line. That is Maggott's first completed pass of the day for a 29-yard gain. Now 3rd and 9, Maggott in shotgun again. He goes over the middle, caught by Tyler Lockett, who needs a block. Lockett gets to the outside and inside the 5. Touchdown, Browns, and they will tie this ball game right back up. Lockett has been very quiet this season, but makes a good play there. Now Houston comes out, tied at 7, 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hoyer takes the snap from under center, stands in the pocket, goes over the middle, caught by Wilson, and he's got a lot of room to run into Browns territory. 30, 25, 20, and K'Wan Williams finally chases him down at the 15-yard line. Brian Hoyer has thrown for over 200 yards in the first quarter. That would take us to the second quarter. On 2nd and 3, Hoyer takes the snap, handoff to Foster right up the middle, and he gets the first down on the play, but is popped by, I believe, Carlos Dansby, and he's down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, handoff to Foster, and he is going to be stuffed at the 3, a loss of 1 on the play. That leads to 2nd and goal. Hoyer under center, Foster in the backfield. They go to Foster again. He tries to go to the outside, and he's tackled by Tayshaun Gibson, only a gain of 1. Foster, 7 carries for 19 yards. He has not done a lot. Now on 3rd and goal, under center. Handoff to Green up the middle, and Green gets stuffed at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play, and that will bring out the field goal unit as the Browns make an incredible goal line stand, and the Houston Texans would make the field goal. So now it's 10-7, and out comes Lamar Miller, and up the middle, he gets a gain of about 10 on the play. 5 carries for 17 yards. You haven't seen a whole lot of him today. 2nd and 2, handoff to Miller again, once again right up the middle, and has the first down on the play. Now 2nd and 3. Maggott in shotgun. Lamar Miller in the backfield again. He takes the snap. Maggot gonna go deep downfield, and he's got a man open, and it's gonna be caught by Josh Gordon down to the 7-yard line. Maggot 4 of 7 for 120 yards and a touchdown. Josh Gordon has been a threat that the Browns did not have last season. Now on 1st and goal, Maggot takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, rolls out to the right side, and throws on the run, and that pass is caught by Tyler Lockett. Touchdown Browns, and they will have the lead for the first time today. Like I said earlier, Lockett has been kind of quiet this season, but he seems to have shown up today. Now on 1st and 10, down by 4, Hoyer comes out under center, play action to Arian Foster. Now he's standing in the pocket and has all day to throw. We cannot give a quarterback that much time. He's hit as he throws finally, and it's going to be intercepted by Marquez Ivory. He was our first-round pick, and now he's trying to make a return out of this. He cuts to the outside across the 40, and is finally going to be brought down by Arian Foster. And whenever he threw that pass, it could have been Joe Hayden or Ivory that came up with it, but Ivory comes up with a big play. Now on 1st and 10, handoff to Lamar Miller up the middle, and Miller's breaking tackles and getting the first down, 7 carries for 35 yards. Now 1st and 10, Maggot in shotgun, Lamar Miller in the backfield. It's a play action. He rolls out to the right side, throws on the run, and just throws it right to Raheem Moore at the goal line, and he is going to be brought down around the 10-yard line. Honestly, you guys, that was just a dumb throw by me. I tried to force that pass, and it just wasn't accurate. Threw off my back foot and on the run. Not a good idea. But that leads to 3rd and 12 for the Texans, a potential 3 and out. He's going to go over the middle, and that pass is going to be caught by Hopkins. I don't know why Gibson didn't try to intercept that. I did hit the button. He just didn't go for it. So now a few plays later on 3rd and 10, Hoyer under center takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, goes to the outside. It's caught by his backup tight end, and he's going to break a tackle from Josh Norman and get the first down on the play. Norman, you have to learn to wrap up there. On 1st and 10, Hoyer in shotgun. Foster in the backfield, play action. He stands in the pocket. He's got a lot of time to throw. Finally under pressure, going to go deep downfield, and it's going to be caught by DeAndre Hopkins at the 1-yard line. Brian Hoyer has 300 yards passing in the first half. Our secondary has been embarrassed today. On 1st and goal, Hoyer takes the snap, goes to the end zone, touchdown Houston, and they will take a 17-14 lead over the Cleveland Browns. Our secondary has not played well at all today. Now Maggot comes out with 3.5 minutes to go in the half. On 3rd and 9, Maggot takes the snap. He's going to go deep over the middle. That's caught by Desmond Lewis, who was refusing to go down and finally brought down at the 46-yard line. Lewis was one of our top receivers last season, was downgraded to receiver number 4, and has still made plays all season. Now on 1st and 10, Lamar Miller up the middle, and he's going to have a gain of about 10 on that play. That should give the Browns a first down, but no, they rule it 2nd and inches. So now in shotgun, Lamar Miller in the backfield with Maggot. He takes the snap, goes to the outside, a wide open Hausler across the 20, 15, 10, and finally brought down around the 5-yard line, and Hausler is injured on the play. So Gary Barnidge would come in for starting tight end. He was our starting tight end last season, but Hausler had a much better preseason. Now on 1st and goal, and he's going to go to the end zone, and it's caught by Barnidge on his first play of the game, and he comes up with a touchdown to give the Browns the lead right back, 21-17. Now on 3rd and 7, Hoyer in shotgun, Arian Foster in the backfield. Hoyer takes the snap, stands in the pocket, goes to the outside, caught by Wilson. He's got a first down on the play. Wilson has been a massive problem today, and Brian Hoyer has thrown for almost 350 yards in one half. Now on 2nd and 10, Hoyer over the middle, caught by Rodgers. He's breaking tackles and going to shake off another one and get the first down. 3 Browns had a chance to get him, and he breaks another tackle, and finally going to be brought down around the 15-yard line. We really need to learn to wrap up. Brian Hoyer, 372 yards in one half. Now on 3rd and inches from the 6-yard line, Hoyer's going to roll out to the right side, and Brian Hoyer's going to try to run and get tripped up inside the 5, down at the 2. That leads to 1st and goal. Hoyer in shotgun, 49 seconds to go in the half. Hand off to Foster to the outside, and he's going to power his way into the end zone. Touchdown Houston, and they will take a 24-21 lead. That will take us to the second half. It's 3rd and 4. Maggot comes out in shotgun, and he goes over the middle, caught by Barnidge, who's got the first down on the play, and brought down around the 40-yard line. Maggot, 223 yards, 3 touchdowns, and only 1 interception there in the first half. Now on 2nd and 10, Maggot in shotgun, doesn't see anyone open, so he's going to take off. Maggot has the first down, breaks off 2 tackles, and is finally brought down at the 45-yard line. Colby Maggot, 2 carries for 14 yards. Now 1st and 10, Maggot takes the snap, handoff to Lamar Miller up the middle, and Miller will be brought down a yard short of the marker, but there is a flag down on the play, and that would be holding against the Browns, so that would lead to 2nd and 23. Now Maggot comes out, play action, stands in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked on the play back at the 35-yard line by Denard. So that leads to a 3rd and 30. Maggot in shotgun, takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, and he's just going to heave it downfield, trying to get the first, and it's intercepted by Joseph at the 30-yard line. Now he's got a little bit of room to move back into Cleveland territory, and finally brought down at the 43-yard line. He just heaved that up as a prayer, and it obviously did not work. Now 3rd and 9. Hoyer comes out in shotgun. He takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, goes over the middle, caught by Hopkins. Josh Norman on the coverage. Norman has not had a good day. So now Hoyer in shotgun again on 2nd and 5, takes the snap, and he's under pressure and tripped up by Ibrahim Campbell, who came in on a blitz. our backup strong safety making the play. That leads to 3rd and 15. Hoyer in shotgun, takes the snap. He rolls out to the right side, and he's still going, tries to find someone open, throws downfield, and it's almost intercepted. He threw that right to a defender. He really needs to learn to catch that. That will bring on the field goal unit. The kick is away, and it is good. So Houston takes a 27-21 lead over the Browns. So now on 1st and 10, Maggot comes out in shotgun, sends a man in motion, takes the snap, goes to the outside, caught by Lamar Miller, who gets one decent block, breaks a tackle, and has the first down on the play down at the 46-yard line into Houston territory. That leads to 1st and 10, Maggot in shotgun. Hands off to Lamar Miller to the outside, trying to get to the edge with the speed, breaks off one tackle, and he stays on his feet and finally brought down after a gain of about 9. He has 12 carries for 62 yards. That leads to 3rd and 1. Isaiah Crowell in the backfield now. Maggot takes the snap out of shotgun, and he's going to throw downfield. Caught by Barnage inside the 20, and finally brought down at the 14-yard line. Maggot goes over 250 passing yards today. Now 1st and 10, Maggot takes the snap out of shotgun. He stands in the pocket, over the middle, caught by Gordon, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns, and they will take the lead 28-27 over the Texans. Josh Gordon has been a pretty nice luxury for Colby Maggot this season. On 1st and 10, Hoyer takes the snap now. He's under pressure, and he is sacked on the play back around the 10-yard line. Desmond Bryant on the sack. He did not play very well last season, but this season he has been a monster. Now 3rd and 13, under pressure. He's sacked on the play and fumbles it, but one of the linemen dives back down on it at the 9-yard line. That sets up 4th and very long, so they would punt and give the Browns good field position. Now 3rd and 5. Maggot dumps a screen to the outside to Miller, and Miller jukes out one defender and is finally brought down on the play, but there's a flag down, and that's going to be a face mask on Houston, so that's going to be an even bigger gain. Now 3rd and 3, Maggot under center, he takes the snap, handoff to Crowell, and Crowell will not get the first down. He ends up about 1 yard shy of the marker, so the Browns are going to go for it, up by 1. To end the 3rd quarter, handoff to Matt Tucker up the middle. He spins out of a tackle and is brought down, but they do give him a 2-yard gain, so he gets the first down. Now we start the 4th quarter, it's a 1-point game, 1st and goal. Maggot takes the snap to the outside, caught by Miller. Miller jukes out one defender and is brought down at the 2-yard line. Maggot has 288 passing yards today. Now 3rd and goal, Maggot's a QB sneak, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns, and they will take an 8-point lead over the Houston Texans. 35-27, 12 minutes to go in the game. It's 3rd and 14, a potential 3 and out. Hoyer takes the snap, goes downfield. He has a man wide open, and it's Wilson. K1 Williams on the coverage could not keep up with him, and he's breaking tackles and finally brought down at the 24-yard line. Brian Hoyer, 447 passing yards. This is embarrassing for this secondary. 1st and 10, Hoyer goes downfield, caught by Jackson, and Vincent Jackson brought down inside the 5, down at the 1-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, 10 minutes to go in the game. Hoyer takes the snap, handoff to Foster up the middle, and a wide open lane leads to a touchdown. And now can the Texans make the 2-point conversion to tie it up? Hoyer in shotgun takes the snap, handoff to Foster, and he will not get it, so the Browns will hold a 2-point lead, and Maggot comes back out. Now on 1st and 10, under 10 minutes to go in the game, handoff to Lamar Miller up the middle, and he makes the 2 safeties miss and has the first down on the play, brought down around the 40-yard line. 16 carries for 98 yards for Miller. Now on 2nd and 10, Maggot in shotgun, Isaiah Crowell in the backfield. 8.5 minutes to go in the game, and he is going to be sacked on the play back at the 30-yard line by McKinney, so that's going to lead to a 3rd and 19. Now Maggot in shotgun, under 8 minutes to go. Maggot stands in the pocket, he goes to the outside, and it's going to be dropped by Josh Gordon. He cannot hold on to the catch through traffic, so the ball is going to go right back to the Texans. The Browns need to hold on to this 2-point lead. It's 1st and 10. Hoyer takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, goes deep downfield, and that's caught by DeAndre Hopkins down at the 45-yard line. Brian Hoyer is nearing 500 passing yards. 3rd and 10 goes to the outside, and that's caught by Vincent Jackson, and that will put Hoyer over 500 passing yards. 503. Now 1st and 10, Hoyer in shotgun again. He takes the snap, stands in the pocket, goes to the outside, and it's intercepted by Joe Hayden. Probably the best play our secondary has made all day, and now the Browns might be able to chew down a little bit more clock. The Browns come out, 5.5 minutes to go in the game. It's 2nd and 6. Maggot takes the snap, handoff to Lamar Miller up the middle, and Miller has the first down on the play, so they will be able to chew up a little bit more. Miller 18 carries for 109 yards. Now on the next play, it's 1st and 10. Maggot takes the snap, handoff to Lamar Miller up the middle, a huge gap. He's got the first down on the play, and he fumbles the football. And the Texans recover. Kareem Jackson with the recovery down at the 28-yard line, and Hoyer's going to get the ball back with about 5 minutes to go. It's 1st and 10. Hoyer takes the snap. He rolls out to his left side under pressure, and he's going to be brought down on the play by Craig Robertson, who gets his 2nd sack today. That leads to 2nd and 16. Now 3rd and 12. Hoyer in shotgun. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Hoyer stands in the pocket. He's going to go deep downfield. He's got a man open, and it's Jalen Strong, but they say he did not get 2 feet down, so the ball goes right back to the Browns. Now on 3rd and 10, Maggot takes the snap. They need the first down so they can chew off a little bit more clock, and Maggot throws downfield and overthrows Tyler Lockett. Lockett was open, but the ball just sailed on him, so the ball will go back to Houston. They've got a minute 48 and a 2-point deficit. All they need is a field goal. Hoyer takes the snap, goes to the outside, caught by Vincent Jackson, and he's got the first down the play, brought down to 37. Remember that Houston still has all of their timeouts as well. On 1st and 10, going deep downfield, and it's almost intercepted. I believe that was Dante Whitner who dropped it, and that would have pretty much sealed the deal. Now 3rd and 9, Hoyer in shotgun. He takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, no pressure yet. Now rolling out to his left side, throws on the run, and it's caught by DeAndre Hopkins at the 50-yard line. That was Josh Norman once again on the coverage. He has not had a good day. Now Hoyer on 1st and 10. They're going right back to Norman's side, and Josh Norman tips the ball away from DeAndre Hopkins. There you go. Make plays now. So on 2nd and 10, Hoyer in shotgun takes the snap. He stands in the pocket, and he's going to go to Norman's side again, and once again, Josh Norman knocks it out of the hands of the receiver. This time it was Jalen Strong. That leads to 3rd and 10. Hoyer in shotgun. He takes the snap. Now we stand in the pocket. Mingo got through the line and goes to the outside, and it's caught by Jalen Strong. This time Norman could not knock it out of his hands. So that leads to 1st and 10. Hoyer takes the snap in shotgun. About 30 seconds to go in the game, and he is sacked on the play by Barkevious Mingo. Back at the 33, and Houston would burn a timeout. 2nd and 17. Hoyer under center. Arian Foster in the backfield. Play action to Foster. He rolls out to the left side, goes downfield, and man wide open. It's DeAndre Hopkins inside the 5. Touchdown Texans with 25 seconds to go. And the Texans are going to take a 5-point lead over the Cleveland Browns. So now the Browns have 25 seconds and all 3 timeouts to try to get into the end zone. Back to return is undrafted rookie Devron Charles, who was brought in for depth and for kick returning. And now he's going to cut to the outside, has some good blocking, dances along the sideline. Devron Charles, he may go all the way. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Browns with 14 seconds to go in the game. A rookie receiver runs it all the way back to the house and gives the Browns a 1-point lead with 14 seconds to go. And now they're going to go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. Maggot takes the snap, goes to the end zone, and it is good. So that makes it 43-40. And the Texans with 2 timeouts have 10 seconds to get into field goal range. Brian Hoyer under center, Arian Foster in the backfield. He takes the snap, rolls out to the right side, trying to find somebody open. Hit as he throws, and it's caught by Foster, and he's brought down at the 31-yard line. 3 seconds. They just have to heave it here and hope. The Browns have 3 safeties back in coverage along with 3 defensive backs on one side of the field. They're going to go deep downfield, and that pass is going to be incomplete, and the Browns escape here with a victory. So this was probably the most exciting game I've played of this series because that last couple minutes was insane. At first I thought that we had lost after they got that last touchdown, and I was like, well, hopefully I can get a good return. And I just tried to go to the outside and see what I could get. And all of a sudden, he's dancing along the sideline, and then I'm back in field, and there's nobody around me. So that was an incredibly fun way to end the game. I don't know what in the world happened to the secondary, but that was really the last straw. Brian Hoyer throwing for 590 yards on us. So I did make one change in the secondary, and it's probably not one a lot of people were expecting. I did not replace Josh Norman. I didn't bench Josh Norman because I feel like he's just had a couple bad games, and his man coverage isn't that great. So I'm going to see if I can up that a little bit and make him a little bit better. If not, next season he may be playing safety. But the position I did change was our strong safety. As you saw, Dante Whitner, he made a couple good plays this game, but he dropped the interception, and he got burned a couple times whenever whenever Hayden needed help. So he didn't really help out the team a whole lot. So what I did is I went into free agency, and I tried to see if there was a strong safety that could help us. So I signed strong safety Bakari Rambo, who will now be our starting strong safety, and at least for the time being. So starting next week, he will start for us at the strong safety position. Our backup safety is Dante Whitner, so he will come up and play linebacker in some packages, and I think that's going to be really good for us because he has great play rec and great tackling. It's just his speed is so low. If they go deep, he gets burned almost every time. So that's why I made that change. Hopefully you guys understand. In the offseason, we may actually end up getting rid of Dante Whitner. I don't really know. It's going to depend on how well he plays that backup safety spot where he has to come up and play linebacker sometimes. If he plays that really well, I may end up moving him to linebacker. But we also did sign one other guy. We signed I noticed I had 2 spots available. So I signed Randall Evans, who was a cornerback that was, I think, drafted by the Eagles in like the 6th round in real life in the 2015 draft. And I saw him. He has some decent ratings. I don't think he's going to get really any playing time here in the regular season, but next preseason he could get a little bit, or if there's an injury he could get a little bit. But if something doesn't improve in the secondary over the next few games, I will have to make some sort of big change because K'Wan Williams getting burned by a tight end was unacceptable. Josh Norman getting beat almost every time. I think Norman had 2 good plays this entire game, and then he followed that up by letting up a 3rd down conversion. So if he continues to do stuff like that, he may get benched until the end of the season, because he's only on a 1-year like prove-it contract. If he plays well, this was my idea going into the season, if he played well, I would sign him to a long-term deal. But so far, he has not earned that long-term deal because he gets beat really bad in man coverage. If Bakari Rambo doesn't work out at strong safety, I may move Norman back there and put either K'Wan Williams or Marquez Ivory as my number 2 corner, because Josh Norman's zone coverage is like a 98. And I play a lot of zone. He just doesn't have great tackling, which is a problem. But we'll figure something out. Right now, we are 3-2. Our next game is against the Baltimore Ravens, who we stomped the last time we played them. I think we had 7 turnovers. So we're going to see how it goes next game. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time.